Alright. Oh dear, we've got one hell of a lot to do on this. So, I'm just going to get started. Can I go into that? Probably. Into there. My watter's all dripped down. There, that'll do. Right, let's get some cream colour in here. This is a bit of yellow ochre. Raw sienna's good as well. There's not a great deal of difference between yellow ochre and raw sienna. Either of them if you've got it. If not, mix up a light cream colour, a bit of burnt umber and some yellow, or sort of mix you that colour up. Right, I've just got a mucky blue at the bottom of my palette. That's literally just a mucky blue. That's all I can describe that as. It's just got that much dirt in it, but it'll do me for this picture. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just sort of do that. Just run that round a bit. Can you see what I'm doing a bit there? Just sort of running some water around to soften these edges up a bit. Usually looks quite nice when I do this. Just getting that water in there. That's it. Back up there. Just running it about. There's a lot of water on here, so this sort of works quite good. I'm going to do this, and then I think flop it back again. Do it back that way. That's looking nice. Oh, put my thumb in a bit on it. Can you see it all dripping across? I might just dry it like that while it's doing that. I'll put it on a gentle heat and just dry that. That's nice. There we are, that's sorted. Let me have a sip of coffee. Right, I'm just thinking now, I'm going to have to go around these houses. So, right, I'm having, the houses are going to be put in, where's my little brush? The houses are going to be put, that one, I'll have that one. They're going to be put in quite dark. So really, I want to sort of fairly light colour for around these houses. So I think what I'm going to do is use that colour there, just like that. That'll do, just to blend this all in. In fact, I wonder if in fact, yeah, I could do some of this white stuff here, what blends in anyway. I might leave white. I think that'll look good. Just blended it in quite naturally on that bit. So that's that. I wonder if I could do that there, get like a smooth transition perhaps. Maybe it's and maybe it's not, who knows. Can have a go. Right, so that's that. Now what I've got to do now is sort of get that so it all comes out gradually. Well, that's not bad, is it? There. That's looking okay. Right, I'm going to need some water. Need some water in here, look, on this bit, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a bit misting out in there. There, flick that bit out there, that'll do. I'm going to have a little bit misting out in there, so let's get some more of that colour. So it's going to come in here, that colour, going to come down here, going to hit that water there, and just mist out. Sound. So that worked. A bit more of that colour in here. See, it's quite faint, this hill is. Pretty faint. And then it's coming down there and blurring out into the wet paper, what's around there. Like, oh, wow, that's nice. bring that into there, down into here, and then as I come down here, I don't mind fading that out altogether into a white. If I can do that, a tiny bit of that blue and just I think I've got away with that. It's nice. And if I can pour a tiny bit of that blue in there, a bit there, sort of blend that in gently. Can you see what I'm doing? I want it to look like that mist from here is just misting into there and sort of misting me thing out. So actually, if I get that now and tip it sort of that angle, can you see that? So that's going to mist out that way, and then just pop water in there, just pure water. That should work. Now I'm not sure if that's dark enough or not, so what I'm going to do is dry it, see how light it is when it's dried, see what it looks like. Have a look at that. Is that any good? Oh, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? So that's just misting in. Don't need any more now. I think that's all right. That'll do me. Right, brilliant. So I can move on now to my houses, I think. Right, where's that ickle brush gone? Right, so I'm going to have some Bontumber roofs on. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to wet my roofs first, so I think that'll be better. I'm just going to do them all same, all in that Bontumber colour there. So I've wet them all. Okay, I'll have that top bit dark, because I need that particularly dark, because that's going to be the dark against light. That bit, oh, that's nice. I'm trying not to get it all one sort of colour. So just dipped into some water now and soften some in as I come down. There, something like that's nice. Oh wow, just like there's little bits of light hitting it and stuff. There, that's good. Right, so I'm quite happy at that. I've got to be careful, I don't want any of that dripping down into that white. Well, it looks like it's going to be okay. Right. Tell you what, I'll forget that for now. Come into some of this stuff around here. In fact, what colours on me? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in here and get this cream path in. Can't monkey that water is. That's alright, because I'm doing a path. The path's got dirt in it, so it don't matter if my paint's got dirt in it, you see. There we are, look at that. Oh, right up there and in there. That's where my path's going. I think what I'm going to do, exactly the same again, with a bit of Bontumber. There, nice. And then, where's some nice bit of green colour? Oh, I've got mixed up. Let's mix a bit of green up in this yellow bit here. Mix a bit of nice green up, bit of yellow. Oh wow, that's nice. That's not a bad green. And then just sort of blend some of that in there for them, just for them edges. So I've got some nice soft edges. And then let's have that so it's like a thin grass. So I'll even pull some of that green in through there, sand. And then I'll melt that right up. So that's not going to rot out doing that. That can melt right up there. Right. bushy time. I suppose now I want to be bashing the end of my brush up a bit. Right, let's have some bushes up here. Dee 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 dee, like that, look. There. Bash this in. Oh, this can be all bushy stuff down here, I think. All in there, like that. Oh, actually, that bit there's a rock. Yeah, I'll pop that in a bit. Right, this side, all bushes. So I'll just stick it all in like that, right up there, look, into there. I'll go round and in between them all in a bit. So here, we're just going for speed, really, just banging it in fast as we can, so we're not here all day. That's your main, do they call it an objective? That's your main objective for this. I'm just looking, there's a rock in about there somewhere, so I'll not bang that bit in. I want a bit of white in that rock, so I'll just bang that in. I'll bang in that bottom corner there, a tad more. There we are, jobs are good. And right, I'm going to get this same yellow colour and I'm going to pull that all into there as well, that yellow. So it looks like that, it's just a bit of thinning, grassing colour. Oh, actually, look at this. Chisel my brush a bit now. I want to come in here and get some yellow bits in there, some bits in there, and there. I only need them top bits really, so I'm not to worry too much. There's a bit there, look, that's a little bush there in front of the house, and then that's a little bit of green. Oh, this is all green in here. There's a little green bit of grass and some bushes and stuff in there. Right, so bash rest of paint off there into there. There we are. There's a lot to do in this. We're going to be doing some negative painting soon. Right, let me have a look. What do I need now? Is that dry? Not quite. Shall I just do a blast with dryer? Well, I'll tell you what I can do. If I don't need to dry, I'll not dry. If I can keep moving around my painting without drying, it's probably better than drying, because why waste time with air dry if I don't need to, basically. Right, that looks like top of a rock to me. So if I can get a dark bit now and put bottom of a rock in like that, there we are, something like that. And then let's say a bit in there, something like that, dark enough. Get some even darker bits on there, look. Oh, look at that. Is that any better? Don't know. Not that dark, is it? That'll do me. Right, let's get this big scraper. Scrape along there for that bit there, that's it. And then I think there's one there. And then I think what I'm going to do, I don't know if this is, let me dry that tiny bit. I'm going to scrape some grasses in a minute. Leave it a tiny bit dry. It's dry enough for that bit there. A couple in there. A couple of grasses in there. And these front bits. Say a few bits in there. I don't know what time I'm on. And there we are. That just sits it into some grass. I'll put some more grass in there in a bit. Up there. So let's get it all dry anyway. Oh, just before I dry, just show you something that you can do. You can do this. See this here, look. This is negative painting now. You can paint some blades of grass like that, look. See how I've come in there? It's got that flat edge on. Take that flat edge out, look. And just do some of that, look. Like, to me, it looks like there's a blade there. Get some little blades of grass like that, look. See that? Can you sort of see what I'm doing, look? Building up some shades of grass with my negative painting, look. You see that? So that's like the blade there, like that. Something like that. There. That looks like blades of grass cutting up in front of there. How cool is that? I know. Very. Right. Have some more coffee. Oh God, we're on 15 minutes. I've got absolutely loads to do yet. Loads to do. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Time's ticking fast. Right, let's get. There's a big rock in here. Let's get. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice as it is. I haven't even scraped it yet. Slightly smaller scraper for this one, although it don't matter. You can get away with any scraper really. I tell you what I did on that one, and it looked good on my other if I've got time to do it, because I've already done a version of this just to see if it worked. This is made up. This is a made up scene, and I already did a version of it just to see what works. And on my other version, I did a bit of that with palette knife, and it just looked like little bits of stuff just breaking through the grass. That's nice, isn't it? That. I'll pop a bit on there, and I'll just put a little bit of texture on top of that rock. Look, see that? See that little bit of texture? Look there. Nice. Oh, there's some more rocks. Just noticed there's some more rocks here, so I'll whack them in. Something there, little one there. There's a big one. There's something like that. That'll do like that. Look, scrape them in. Try and do it a bit random. It usually works better. Ends up looking better if you get it a bit random. Looking at that though, let's pop some nice low lights back in on them. That looks like it's scraped a bit too much. Let's do a bit of that look, so it looks like there's some grass coming into it. That'll always look good. And then if I take this, put some longer blades of grass into a few bits, look. That looks even more realistic. So you've got one set of grass, small bits, some more bigger grass into there. And then do the same again with this palette knife. Just sort of get some little roughy bits where it just looks like there's some little bits of stuff just coming. There's a little blob on there, look, that's it, get that there. Oh wow, look at that. Although that's a bit red, not to worry. Right, we've got a motor through this. Right, let's have a look now. So I'm now going to need some darker greens. So if I go into some yellow with that mucky brush, gone in straight into me lemon yellow. Don't matter what yellow you use. Don't sort of think, oh, I ain't got no lemon yellow, I can't paint this. And straight into some lemon yellow. Red and yellow makes green, or if you've got tube green, use a bit of tube green. Mix a bit of brown in with it and that, and it'll make sure it's like a dull mucky colour, because you don't want a bright strong green for this. Smash end of your brush up, like, can you see that there, look. And then we're going to do some negative painting, so I can see, actually let's go in this bit here. So there's a bit there, that bit there, oh that looks nice, in and around there like that, that's nice. Pop a bit next to that, that's lovely. Right, then this bit here, there's some there, a bit more in there, up into there like that, I think. You can sort of bash your brush up even more as you're doing it. I mean, look at state at the end of that. Where am I? There. But that's good, that's what I want. Oh, I nearly got carried away then. I nearly went over there, that's my bath. I want that bit. Into there like that, into that one. Keep swizzling my brush round, then I'll get different random marks rather than the same ones. So I keep swizzling round a bit there. Bash end up like that. There we are. Now this gets hard to see what you've done on this bit when you're doing it like this. You'll only see it in a minute when I put my even darker bits in. Then it'll help it so you can see what's what. At the minute it's a bit hard. Right, I'm going to dampen my brush, something like that, and just pull out the bottoms of some of that into there like that. That's more of my grasses, and I think I'll swish some of that all the way across. Why not? Let's have a few bits in here. Bit negative right top of there. Bit in there. Oh, that's it, and a few bits in there. Let's have some bits in here, look. Coming down for me stuff, my bits of grass again. Same again, I'll put a few bits through. Up here. I've whacked my brush down now. I don't know why I did that. Let's mix some more. That's better. I need some up here, don't I? Not that much negative painting on this side, it's a bit easier. So if I just come down there and make that into some grasses and stuff, same here, that can be grasses rather than long grasses rather than bushes. I wished I'd not had that big mark there now. Well, some more long grasses. Tell you what, where's me big mark remover brush? This one will do it. It might wreck my paper a bit, but it not matter. When you wreck your paper, you just get these little tiny dots what come off. Just brush them off when it's dried. There, that's better, isn't it? Look. Oh, you can't even tell. Can't even tell I've done a bodge. That's how easy it is to remove a mistake most of the time. Sometimes it's a nightmare, but most of the time it's quite easy. Right, I'm going to wash my brush off. Just water on my brush now, and I'm just going to soften some of this. Some of these bits in there. There. That'll do me. That's sound. Right, I'm going to go in a really dark colour now. Do some more and negative painting with a really dark colour. So, it's just a really dark green. So if I come in here now, into them bits around there. So there's a bit there. This is where you'll see the bushes more will come out now. The shape of the bushes will come out more now. See it. So I'll come up into there a bit, up into there a bit. Into there a bit. That's it. This one's going to be a little bit up there, but quite dark around the bottom bit. And then just pull out some little streaks, not too much, don't need a great load. Come in this side again, this is all grasses, so I'll just put a few low lights in them grasses there. Yeah, that's a few in there, covering that bit up, what I just, the bodgy bit. They're bushes rather than grasses. This is more grasses and bushes. I think we're actually getting there now. There. That's not looking bad, is it? Right, I'm going to dry that whole thing now. That'll do. Oh, 23 minutes. Come on, time's ticking. Time's ticking. Right, I've got that grubby blue colour, what I used from my sky. Add a tiny, tiny bit of red to it. Take it slightly purple. Right, now. So it's here. Oh, that's nice. Here. Into there. There we are. This bit here. Into there. Oh. Gone over a bit. Oh no. That'll be right. Here. Leave a couple of highlights on, I suppose. I'll go in them doors with in the doors, in windows, all that bit there, look. That's got to be coloured in with. That's in shadow. Leave it patchy, then it looks like bits of brickwork, I suppose. Right here, look. That end of that. That end of that. Got to be done. Got to be done. Right, so that's. Now I'm going to colour all that in. There. That's that. Have I missed any bits? No, I think that's sound. So that side's white, that side's blue. Right, I think I've got all that. Quick dry. Sand. Might put a bit more blue in there if I get time. It might look better. Right, let's get a smaller brush now. Bit of Payne's Grey and Bontumber for this. Payne's Grey, Bontumber. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to come in all these bits here, just under all these eaves, like that. I'll do all my windows with this. They're quite easy to do. They're just sort of half a triangle. Look, I'll do the same with my door. Just cut half a triangle. Look, I'm not even doing a full square for my windows. Same for my door. Look, I don't know if you can see that. I'm not colouring the full door in, just doing half a triangle. That's my eaves. There, just under my eaves. That under there, like that. I'll put an eave on there. Same there, like one there. One down there. That's just that shadow under the eaves of the roof. There's always a little dark bit under there. And I think that's all that. Right, let's get... I think I'm going to use Bontumber and just add a tiny bit of red in to make like a reddish brown colour. That's nice. And then I'm just going to pop these tiny little chimney pots on. Being pretty careful. That's it, that's that. There. Right, now then. I need to get some even darker stuff in there. Tempted to just use a smaller brush now. Let's have a look. Let's see what I can mix up. So I'm going to go Bontumber, Payne's Grey, a bit green, so I've gone really dark now. Right, I'm going to just use this little brush and get in there. There, something like that, look. So I'm not fiddling, using this little tiny brush just to get in, because I'm only writing them bottom bits. But I'm not fiddling, look, I'm straight in. Like that. The more fast you can go, the more random an effect you get, and it always looks better. That one. You can pop in a little twig or two if that wants. That looks good, doesn't it? A little bit in there, look. Right, I want a nice bit in here. Like that, look. And then just bash some of the ends in. Put a bit of lighter green in there, something like that. That's nice. There we are. There. Nice. This side. This side with this big brush again. This side up here, I'm going to need nowhere near as much, I don't think. So some tiny little bits of really darks in. It's not going to need as much, because this is mainly just gracious, you see. Tell you where I will need a bit. Get that brush again. Which brush was it? That one, I think. Gold nose. Just be quick. Running out of time. Just want to get some bits in. There, with that one, just in them bushes there. There, that. What I could do. My rigger brush. Put a few bits in without there. A few little sticks and twigs and stuff, something like that. I think I'll dab that, it's a bit much. There, sound. Right, it's actually coming together, isn't it? Looking at it, it looks like I need to bring some bits of darks in there. That. Just bits like that. Same again, these further away bits, I'll dab. Right. Up there. Bit more water. Up in here. A few more bits. Some of them, oh, definitely in there, in that bush. And in that bush there. And there's a little bit of dark negative painting in there actually. Let's soften some of that in. It's more when you're further away, it's going to be more softer edges. Sand. I could go and soften some of these bits in if I wanted. Just a few bits perhaps. Yeah, that's enough. I ain't got time. There, that's that. What we're looking for now, we're not far off, are we? We're on 30 minutes. I'm just thinking, I'm just looking at it, I think I want to mix a tiny bit more of this blue. Alright, let me get another brush. In fact, let me get my big brush and wash it. I'm going to get a tiny little bit more of this blue. And I'm just going to colour in a bit more, especially down this back bit, because this back bit's in shade. So, a bit of water. It's just going to look the part, and then more water. Blend it out. And I think what I'm going to do is dab it with my dabber in a minute. There. I'm going to miss that out with my dabber. So that always gives me quite a nice gradual. Oh, that's work change. Let's try it. There, that's not looking bad, is it? That? Don't think. I'm just piddling a bit now. Just piddling about a bit. Right, I'm going to get a bit more of this yellow ochre. So, but I don't hope this looks alright, and just whap a bit in. There, like that, just to extemporate that path a bit. And then on the edges there, I'm going to blend that up a bit. Oh, I haven't put my fence in. Equal fence. I'll put my equal fence in. So I'll do that with my rigger brush. That's going to be quite a dark colour. I want it to stand out. So I'll have a bit there. Bit there. That coming across. Right, say like that. And then there's some bits there. Oh, that's nice. Is it? It's a bit bodgy actually. Peter and Paul out looking for a few worms to eat. You know what they're like, always greedy, always looking for worms. That's Peter and Paul. Let's get a BD on it. I'm looking, thinking, have I forgot something? Feeling I've forgot something. Where shall I put my BD? Is anything dry? Pop it in there. There, look. B. D. I'm trying to think. Surely I've not forgot out, have I? Don't think I have. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick another thing in there like that, look. Little thing. Some little. There. It's nice, isn't it? Right, I'm sure now I've not forgot it. I'm getting paranoid, thinking I've forgot something. I'm sat back looking. I think that looks alright to me. Yeah. That'll do. I've gone on dead long anyway. 33 though, it's not too bad, because we've done a lot, a hell of a lot. So I go at that. It's not as hard as it looks, is it? I'll do another thing at some point on drawing these houses. So that's probably the hardest bit, actually drawing the houses for this one. So I'll do another thing where I'll break that down and do some more lessons. It's drawing them houses nowhere near as hard as what you think. Right, I'll let you get on with your day. Have a good one. See you on the beach.